I've got kids, and they're grown. In fact, I've got a granddaughter who's in high school. Doesn't matter what the age is or where they are or how they were brought up. There's going to be somebody at school that's going to pick on them. It's almost an absolute. And that's the sad thing. The Jacob DiMartino, founder and CEO of Raadr, R-A-A-D-R Incorporated. What does that organization do?
Raadr, we are really an online protection company. We help parents monitor what's really going on with their kids online. You know, social media, Pat, it's out of control nowadays, and we like to give parents really a snapshot of what's happening with kids online.
Boy, I'll tell you, it seems like it's more impossible every day. Last Sunday on 60 Minutes, there was a story about a new app that parents can't tap into. And, of course, terrorists are also using it in addition. But what a sad thing. Kids seem to be cut off these days.
They do. They do. They spend a lot of time online. It's scary when your kids focus on their popularity, their social popularity, their social media popularity, their likes. Kids are focused on that. It's different than when you and I were kids. They're focused on what their popularity is like. And a lot of times bullies, which are the aggressors, they're just seeking attention too. They're looking for somebody to be their friend.
But they have parents too.
They do.
So what happens when you're talking about the reality that a lot of folks don't think about, and that is discovering that you're the parent of the one who's the aggressor, the bully?
One of the biggest things nowadays, and we reported about this on our website, it's happened in several states, is parents can be prosecuted. Bullies can be prosecuted, Pat. This is not a joking matter. It's very, very serious. If your kids are engaging in this, there's been many instances where it's led kids to suicide. And those kids that commit suicide, the bullies, they get in trouble. And the parents are responsible for that stuff as well. They need to see what their kids are doing and be able to, you know, address things, sit them down, and take the appropriate manners, because it can spiral out of control. I don't got to give you some of the statistics. They're overwhelming, but last year alone there were 1 million kids just on Facebook that were bullied. 1 million.
Okay, what do parents do about it? How do they find out whether they are the parents of the victim or the bully?
Yeah, well, first of all, a big thing, and believe it or not, this happens a lot, kids that come from divorced homes. It's very, very important if you come from a divorced home, kids that have a lot of time to spend on their own without their biological parents, they tend to be bullies. Kids that are focused on their popularity online, kids that spend a lot of time online. Parents really need to start looking at where their kids are spending time with and who they're spending time with, because a lot of bullies hang around bullies.
Are you talking about mom and dad tapping in on that young person's account? Mom, Dad, don't you trust me?
Well, nowadays, unfortunately, you can't trust your kids. I mean, we all want to trust our kids, but the harmful dangers that are on the internet, especially on social media, your kids are going to run into it regardless if they're good kids or not. Raadr gives parents an opportunity to see if their kid's a bully or if they're being bullied. The words that our software really finds and locates are words that a bully would use and are words that a kid being bullied would be used as well. So it allows parents to see a snapshot of, okay, wow, my kid's engaging in some really, really detrimental stuff online. I need to address it. You know, we simply get the information, discern it, give it to the parent, and it's up to them to sit their child down and address it.
Cyberbullying actually, in reality, can be more dangerous than face-to-face.
Oh, big time.
Face-to-face, it's one-on-one. Cyberbullying is shared with everybody.
Words are so powerful. There's a reason kids commit suicide. There's a reason kids suffer from mental health issues, which is a very, very big issue from cyberbullying. And kids get behind a computer screen and they gang up on one individual. And they make this person feel like that big, and they don't want to talk to their parents. What they want to do is they want to be isolated. That's when you see kids going into schools, shooting other kids. They're not thinking right. It's happened here in the Valley, Pat, just recently at a school on the west side. It's happened here, and it's going to happen everywhere, and that's why Raadr is what it is, to give parents that opportunity to find this kind of stuff before it happens.
But parents are throwing their hands up in despair because they hear about encryption and the fact that they can't get into some of these accounts.
Yeah, I think that is a myth. I mean, encryption is encryption, but what these kids are posting on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram is all public information. It's already information that's out there. Even the private messaging they're engaging with, believe it or not, Pat, it's public. So, you know, you can talk about encryption, but the basics are this. Kids between the ages 11 and 15 spend most of their time on social media, and most of it is public, where they're posting, what they're posting about, and who they're engaging with. So it's not hard for parents to find this information. Parents need to wake up and really understand the world our kids are living in. It's not only dangerous, but it's deadly, Pat. It's deadly.
So how can they find out more from Raadr?
Go to Raadr.com. It's RAADR.com, and we even give them a promo code, which is #cybersafe. They can sign up, use that promo code for 2 months. We don't bill them. We let them use the service, really engage in the service, and see that there's a worth there. Once they see the worth is there, it's $4.95 a month. I mean, we've not only made it affordable, but it just makes sense.
Jacob DiMartino, maybe making a difference in your life, the life of your child, and the life of your child as it continues on a happy basis.